Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. So where we left off, we're going to go, if I can remember, I don't remember.
I wish we had the money for our own place.
I don't remember how to do the quest for sneaking into the place, so we're just going to figure it out. Right, so we're going to take Bethany, and we are going to take Aveline. Oh no, we can take everybody. Oh, perfect. Right, so let's do... We could go and get Anders. But I also want to do bait and switch, get Fenris. But we should go... Birthright. That's the one that we're looking for. Is that day and night? It is. We should go to the Black Emporium at some point and just like stick our toe in. But we're going to start off with this quest. We'll do this quest, then we'll get, we'll do Aveline's quest, we'll get Anders, and we'll get Fenris. That's the agenda for today. Agenda? I don't have time for gender in any form. Give me that. I'm excited. Get smelled on! Yeah! Hello? That... Oh. Okay, so rogues just teleport? That's fine.
It was their bad luck we're so skilled.
What a flex, Aveline.
Outsiders think they can change us.
I can't quite click on the things. Alright, thug. Alright, thug. I cannot remember. There's a quest up here. I'm gonna get distracted, aren't I? Oh yeah, Tomwise.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk.
His little
Haven't
ponytail.
seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads.
Sure am.
And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
It's a living.
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying.
Copy that.
Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something?
Do this.
Just let me know.
Do
In fact,
Do it.
since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality.
I was waiting for him to
Everyone
do
needs
the
an egg,
BioWare point.
right?
I was waiting for him to do the BioWare point. Alright, not right now, thank you. Right, this way maybe.
Shit's better pay up.
Wait, this way? Wait. Wait.
Rather be free down here, I guess. May as well be slaves.
The Tevinter Imperium.
Heavy work.
Let me know if you guys want me to read more of these codexes. I tend to read the ones that are more interesting lore-wise, rather than ones that are just like generic information. But if you want me to read more of them, then do comment down below. Look at this. Fucking sensitivity on this mouse for a start. Look how terrifying. You can watch all the boats coming in. This is gorgeous. Kirkwall is terrifying. In like an awe-struck, beautiful way. What is English? I forget how words work. Anders. Right.
I think
This...
this is the cellar door. Let's go in and see why Gamlin lied.
Activate. Activate. Barrel. Attack. Right, here we go. Traps everywhere.
I knew this would happen.
Hello, Smellface. One hit KO. I mean, we are playing on casual, but still satisfying. Ooh, History of Kirkwall, Chapter 1. It's difficult for many to comprehend today, but there was a time when Kirkwall was believed to be the very edge of the world. It was Emerius? It was Emerius then, named after its founder, Magister Emerius Cravan, and it was but one outpost on the very fringe of the Tevinter Imperium. There, the Magister's serfs worked the quarries for the jetstone needed for the mighty temples of Minrathis. After a slave rebellion nearly burned the temple to the ground in the great city, it was determined that a centre for a slave trade would need to be established well away from the more civilized parts of the Imperium, open parentheses, though this account may be exaggerated, since the notorious Archon Varanius Isar narrowly escaped assassination at the hands of an elven slave at the time, close parentheses. I hope I'm pronouncing these names at least somewhat close to what they're supposed to be. Because the new slave outpost would become wealthy beyond imagining, competition among prospects reportedly took over 20 years to resolve, resulting in great bloodshed in the frontier. Well away from the Archon's eyes, Magister took arms against Magister, mostly in the form of small armies of serfs and mercenaries. Doesn't it just sound like a repeat of the Evanuris? Over half the slaves in existence allegedly died in these battles before I'm trying not to say Evanuris, but Emerius was finally chosen, thanks to the marriage of Craven's son to the Archon's daughter. Within a mere decade, the mighty fortress was erected on the cliffs where Kirkwall now stands. Over 1 million slaves passed through its gates before the Imperium eventually fell. An unimaginable number by today's standards. The Craven family itself became patrons of the next 3 Archons and was one of the driving forces behind the extinction of the Imperial highway into the Ferelden Valley. A move that would cost them considerable political influence after the resistance of the Alamari tribes. During its height, Emerius was a jewel to rival the mightiest of imperial cities and the greatest centre of civilization outside of Tevinter. There you go! There you go! Thank you, Brother Genitivi. Little history of Kirkwall there. Interesting. Kirkwall is very interesting. Was Kirkwall the centre of... I don't know. Was Kirkwall the centre of where the Magisters held the ritual to go into the Fade? Was it? Am I imagining that? I might be imagining that. Excuse me? Where'd that guy go? There he is! Found him! It's okay, I found him! He was right there! Swords in my back. Whoops! Oh! I've been pressing V because V is the search radar thing in Inquisition. But apparently that's how you get rid of your HUD. Good to know. So if you see my HUD vanish for no reason, it's because I'm... Portrait of the Past. It's because I'm accidentally printing V.
I described it, but this is the first time I've seen it. Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
Soon, dear sister, soon. Soon we shall. What is this? Ah, it is a chest. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Right. Onwards and outwards. We've got stuff to do.
Get ready!
And people's butts to kicks. Wait, spiderwebs? How did they set a spiderweb trap without spiders? We'll never know. Pew. It's a bit awkward trying to click on things.
Messing with us is suicidal.
That's the only thing about Dragon Age 2. Is that you have to actually like click on them to attack them, and it's a bit awkward. Oh, hello! I found you! Almost won at hide and seek, but we are better. We know to look everywhere. History of Kirkwall, Chapter 2. As the Imperium's borders slowly receded after the devastation of the First Blight and the subsequent barbarian invasion, many outposts in the area known today as the Free Marches were cut off from the centres of power. Numerous warlords tried consolidating the region into a single kingdom, but resistance prevailed! Emerius held out for almost a century until it fell to a slave revolt in 25 Ancient. It was not the first such revolt. It wasn't the first such revolt that Emerius suffered, but it was the last. It started when an Alamari slave named Radin Raidoks began earning popularity and power by pushing for better conditions. Raiden's growing influence prevented the Magisters from touching him. Ooh. But eventually they had him poisoned. Oh no! Furious, a group of Raidoks' supporters stormed the gallows and were massacred, and so began a bloody year-long rebellion. Hooray! The city burned and wealthy Hightown was sacked. The Magisters hung before cheering crowds. The Magisters hanged before cheering crowds. Thank you very much. Emerius assumed the name of Kirkwall, Kirk meaning black, after its jet stone cliffs. The new city plunged into anarchy for over a decade, and its defences fell into ruin. Kirkwall has been conquered many times since. The city's own independence suffering since the freeing of its slaves. Does Kirkwall... Hold on. I'm going to do a quick Google search. Because Kirk means like a keep, does it not? Or a church? Kirk means church in Scotland. Kirkwall. City meaning Scotland. Pretty sure Kirk means church. Yes, Kirkwall. Kirkwall's name comes from the Norse. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Kirk Uvarger? I apologise, Scandinavia, I apologise. Meaning church on the bay. And a Viking spirit still runs through the town, focused on the magnificent St. Magnus Cathedral. Wow. A little bit of Scottish history for you there. Or culture or whatever. Technically Viking, but... good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, Kirk means church. What do you mean inventory? Welcome to a playthrough with me, Eddie, whose inventory is always fucking full. Oh, that's a good point. We have weapons. We have weapons. Right, what do we want to do? Shank shank? I'm thinking so. The hell is Barat? Oh, is it too much? I don't think it's too much. We'll be fine. We could sell all of these now. We have stabby stabs. Oh, they're ugly! Why? Why are they ugly? I do like the hands. I do like the bones, but why? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Arms of the River Dane. I'm for it. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Oh. Well. I do like the rogue tails. Swishy butt. I'm here for the swishy butt. What does the helm look like? No. You cannot tell me that that is the... That is the rogue? No. 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 That's what it looks like? No. Since when? No. No. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. Yes. Very nice. Very good. Also very good. Fine for now. It seems to be like fur is kind of like Hawk's theme, I think. The other versions have fur on their outfits, right? Pretty sure they do. Nanigore. Amulet. Mana stamina. Health. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Cool, 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 cool. Nice. Well done, everyone. I have the ugliest daggers in the world. Keep the bones, but make them more dagger-like rather than... Like, what shape even is that? I'm sure it's based on a blade, but... Fancy poison ring. Hello. No, you stay in there. I have inventory issues.
Watch your step.
Bastard Gambit put you up to this.
No.
I knew I should have slept.
Ha! Foiled your trap! As he slowly walks towards me and tries to have a conversation with me. No, sir. No, Sir Mage. No, Sir Mage. Get yourself twatted. Fantastic. I definitely want nicer looking blades. I do like the rogue animations are really, really good. History of the Circle. Read that if you guys want me to. If you guys see me picking up any codexes that you want me to read, then just comment down below and I'll read them in the next episode. Shameful. Give it to me. What? Mask of the Imperium. Oh, but what if it's cute? Bollocks. Right, hold on. Hold on. How does one... Nailed it. Pouch of pebbles. I want a pouch of pebbles. Give it. Nice. Okay. Let's see if it's ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. I mean, it goes better with my outfit than the other one did, but I know that we can just not have helm shown. I can do that, right? Where would it be? Options. Gameplay. Hide helm. Hide helm. Well, never mind. Resume. We will live our lives without helms, it's fine. Vault door!
It's a vault! Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
But what is this way? Nothing! Another! Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, oh no, my inventory is full, but we should be fine. Activate. Tack.
This is it! Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
Let's go. Wait, not yet. Hold on.
I still want to look around.
I don't think there's anything to
All right,
find, but
hurry.
I don't think there's anything to look at. Is there? We looked at the chest. Nah, I think we're fine. Ooh! Thank feck for that. Look what we almost left behind! Look what we almost left behind! Always check the things. Always do a check. Would we have left that behind if we had just gone? Nice. Okay. Coolio and Glacius.
Show the will to Mother as soon as we can.
Yeah, wait. Oh no. Oh no, do I have to get out manually now? I regret my decision. If I walk towards the door... Oh wait. Aha! Success. Ba 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 ba. We didn't have to walk all the way back. Yay, 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 yay. Or do we still?
Are you really not afraid of apostates? Not even a little?
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf, in case you missed that detail.
Dwarves aren't completely immune to magic, you know.
No. I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade deals. Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild breathing down your neck?
In that case, I see.
Well done. We love the bants. Right, how does one get out of Kirkwall? We can go down there and go scoot that way, I suppose. We could go up the way as well. It's fine. We'll just scoot. We'll scoot this way. Because I know the way. I know the way. And we'll scoot back to Lowtown. And then we'll do Aveline's quest. The lowest of towns. Although we're in Lowtown, we could go and grab Anders. You want to go and grab Anders? We can go and grab Anders whilst we're here, I suppose. Go to the
Your
basic
family
gamble
used to be
first.
noble, right?
By some definition of the term.
Do you ever wonder what your life would have been like if you were still nobles?
Sunshine, nobility is just an expensive lifestyle. I've already got one of those.
Nobles have power too, and responsibilities.
Estates, servants, investments, mercenaries, assassins. We've still got all those things. It's sunnier here, and nobody calls me my lord. I think I can live with that.
I want more information on Varric Pass, please. Hello.
The thieves are gone, guardsman. Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
I love interactions like that. Anders is up there. Let's go and just grab this little section here because we have to go to Darktown in order to actually get him. So let's just, since we're here, we'll just activate this part of his quest. Yee.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in...
5 silvers is fine. We're trying to keep our sovereigns for this exhibition thing. Hello!
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Can I do a help?
Is there a way I can assist these?
Do like those robes.
If
Well, not
you've coin
robes,
to
but
spare, we
armor.
won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I donated already. You're welcome.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne.
Ah.
We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Anders is still a warden though, right? No, he is. He's still a warden, he's just not an acting warden. He's not like Fiona, he didn't not warden anymore. He didn't just wake up one day and was like, oh, I got better! I won't bother him. I will absolutely bother him.
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
We would never turn someone over to the Templars, mistress. Never.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
I can hardly blame him.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough,
This lantern is
Anders
lit.
will be within.
Is there any flour? We've been out for a week.
This lantern is lit. Right, let's sell some stuff, shall we? Can I just do that? I can. Get sold. What if they're pretty? Don't think about it. We're using the ugly stuff right now. There's so much. Okay, how do I, is there a way to, increase my inventory space in this game? Discuss. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not an Eddie playthrough unless my inventory is absolutely full. If you guys were on my Twitch, you'd understand. By the way, I didn't say in my last couple of episodes, but thank you to all of my Patreons who have, thank you to my Patreons and thank you to my Twitch chat who have been suggesting all of these things.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer.
Appreciate you.
We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Hey, Bethy.
Look, we're Fereldans just trying to keep out of the Templars' sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Hell yeah. Jog on, mate. There we go, crisis averted. Don't be a dick. Apparel shop? Right, hold on. We need to go... Where does Gamlin smell? Just follow the stink. We'll find them. He's down here, I think. I'm still trying to get a handle on Kirkwall again. Is she just hanging out?
I doubt the mystery of who killed those swindlers will ever be solved.
Yeah, nobody will know. The hanged of men, right there.
Being a guardsman seems like a better life than being a soldier.
Oh?
My brother was a soldier.
The Miss
It's all
Carver!
about taking land and serving some king you've never met.
A sexy king.
They do something real. They protect people. They make their lives better.
I don't know if I agree.
Neither would my brother.
Oh, Carver. And his hatred of everything. Oh, I miss him so much. Attack. Alright, Gamlin, explain yourself, you smelly man.
I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality.
This man.
It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
I like how my Hawk looks. I think he looks great.
Forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything.
Not to
Here,
gush over my own
read it.
character or anything, but I like how he came out. How he came out.
I should
Nice.
maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her,
That's me.
the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Keep reading.
Check out the part where Gamlin is left only a stipend. To be controlled by you.
Gamlin, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Did you wait 1 whole minute?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister,
Resentment.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlin. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount
I feel like Gamlin and Carver have a lot in common.
Make a willing.
Bless
You'll
them.
have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Here we fucking go. Oh, Bethany!
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe
What is
Gamlin
up
stole
with
Mother's
the
entire
fingers in this
inheritance.
game?
I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
Brother?
Don't make any hasty promises.
Joke all you want, but you make Gamlin look like the toad he is.
Toady?
You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
This is a really good, I did this with my Mass Effect playthrough as well, where I played a trans ship. It's really good practice to correct all of the pronouns in here. Helps me with my real life issues when people misgender me. Not out of malice, purely out of just mistake and habit, but it's good practice. So we're just going to correct all of these pronouns as they come up because we are playing a boy. Trans representation. I will force trans representation into games with none. Technically, we have Creme and Inquisition, but I don't know if we have anything in Dragon Age 2, so we are here to represent. Bloop!
They might have been all right with the
My nose is a bit itchy, give me a second.
Just imagine if they'd known you were an apostate.
You're such a wretch.
Tea.
I was just hoping it would be different this time. Here in Kirkwall. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Are you unhappy here?
I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But maybe if we can reclaim some of what she lost, it will help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
Why did Mother and Father work so hard to keep you from the Circle? Would it have been so bad?
I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a mageblood child? It changed their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am. Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind, to serve the Chantry as Andraste demands.
Is she very devout? I don't remember much about Bethany's route. I usually have Carver, so this is going to be interesting. What would Carver have said?
What do you think Carver would have made of all this?
He would have complained!
He hated this place. All the sneering notes.
Love him.
He'd have gotten himself arrested the first day. And he would have wanted in on your Deep Roads expedition.
Yeah, he really does.
Anything to make a name for himself. Sometimes I still can't believe he's gone.
He just wants an identity for himself. He hates living in the shadow of everyone. Really fucking hates it. And boy, does he let us know. Fucking love Carver, man.
Can you imagine if we'd grown up here? Being nobility?
Had grandparents who bought us all liege and silk dresses with lace petticoats. Father was a good man. But Mother gave up so much for him. Of course, if she hadn't worked up the nerve to elope, she probably wouldn't have been able to resist the Templars either. If we'd been born here, you'd be nothing more to me than a name the Circle kept in my file.
I think we're going to make Bethany a Circle mage. Just because I want to see how it goes. I know how making your sibling a Grey Warden goes. So for science, I think I'm just going to see what it's like to play the Circle Mage route. But we'll see if I change my mind later.
Let's see if Mother gets us that mansion. I don't want to call anywhere Uncle Gamlin is home.
Has he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year.
You would know if it was growing stuff.
I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own. I might even take the Circle if they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
I don't know, she seems to want it. Well, I mean, it's hinting. I don't want to imply that she wants it. I do like Bethany's outfit. It's really,
I think this is a picture of Mother.
cool.
She looks like you.
Where did you get that? Was it at the estate? Let me see. Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
I suppose it would have been a bit awkward to take it with her.
I know she loved Father. I guess I just wondered if she'd have been happier if he hadn't been a mage. If I wasn't a mage. I know that made it hard for Mother. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
I suppose those daggers that we have, though ugly, are very Kirkwall. Right, I think we're good.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born.
Ah, mothers.
She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
The estate is yours. Why are we still here?
Technically, the house is now property of the Viscount, since its owner died without an heir. If we went there now, we would just be squatters. But if the Viscount acknowledges our rights, we can get back more than the house. We can get back our name.
Your mother's dead. Let it go.
When I was a girl, your grandmother was the young, beautiful,
harsh
noble mother all my friends wished they had. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all three of you. Carver. He was such a little boy. Never had a knee that wasn't scraped or trousers without holes.
I miss him too.
He was so young. never got to be the man he wanted.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down at 18 years of loving and feeding and raising, and that was it.
I mean, when you think of it like that.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
The ogre would have been happy with any prey. It was my fault it was Carver. I miss him. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an
Don't worry about that.
Bartran's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Carver, but with luck, I could at least give us a home.
Soon won't need to worry about the whole 3 thing. Oh, Bethany moved.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
Oh, he's dweeming.
I'll let you sleep.
Adorable.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us...
Right, onwards and outwards. 1, 2, 3, let's go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out into the wilds. The way it should be. Sundermount ambush site, the Wounded Coast. We could go and get Anders first. Oh. I have a thing. The bone pit, accept. Excellent. We almost forgot about that. Good. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And then let's go and get the man. The myth. The legend. The smelly. Boo. I don't dislike Anders. I don't dislike Justice. However, he does do an awful lot of smell. So here we go. I'm going to enjoy actually having Anders and Fenris out together, especially when we're romancing Fenris instead of Anders. This will be funsies. How many of you are booing in chat? Well, not in chat, in the comments. I'm a Twitch streamer.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I do like Adam. Oh, what's his name? Anders' voice actor. It's one of the voice actors that I like, so I'm not mad. Oh, his wee freckles on his zombie hands.
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death?
Taint.
Not healing and salvation.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
I don't know. I love all of these characters.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
Amaranthine. Awakening. Awakening. A lot of people say that they prefer Anders in Awakening. I do not. I think it's fucking annoying. But that's okay. We're all different, and that's what makes life so fruitful and interesting and exciting. We're all different. We all have different things. But I know that I'm in a minority. Don't worry, I understand. What you doing here then, mate?
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost. no Darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the Wardens is for life.
That's only partly true.
Yeah, Fiona said
We're
no.
hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away.
They do if you're Fiona.
Turns out, if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Let me buy your information. No, sweetheart, that's not how it works.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads.
I need that coin.
Any information you have could save people's lives.
Anders isn't getting it.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again.
Same.
You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor.
Brown eyes.
Does that sound like a fair deal?
I do like brown eyes.
You help me, I'll help you.
A ginger man with brown eyes? I mean, I'm in.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area, but there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend, a mage, a prisoner in the wretched gallows.
My boyfriend.
The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Oh no.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
What does this mean?
I doubt the Divine would agree with that.
The Divine is only a mouthpiece for the Chantry. The Maker does not speak through her. Never mind. I do not seek debate, only your aid.
I'm not sure about attacking Templars. I might rather take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
As just as his cause is, it scares me. I don't want to give the Templars another reason to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing, we will all leave free men.
Looks like this episode is going to be all about Anders. So let's do that. Ooh, chapter 4. Where's chapter 3? We need to find chapter 3. I will read them in order. Wait, what?
Carl won't be able to get away until it's dark. Meet me at the Chantry at nightfall.
Alright. Let's go and save his boyfriend, even though we can't save his boyfriend. But let's go and try and save his boyfriend. So it looks like we're saving his boyfriend, so that he'll be like, thanks for trying to help me save my boyfriend, because you helped me save my boyfriend, but try to save me. Help me to... what? I lost it! I had a whole thing going!
The refugees live here. It's almost enough to make me grateful for Uncle Gamlen.
What are we fighting? Oh, I see. Well, let's deal with this then, shall we? Hello? Did I order some mercenaries? I don't remember. I didn't get an email saying that my order was on the way. Cool, cool, cool. Well, now that has happened. Street thug. Street thug, what you got? Nice. I don't drink lyrium potions. It's a matter of principle. And now I'm glad, now that I know that it's Titan blood.
So, a Lady Sunshine, what's your first act as a noblewoman going to be?
A noblewoman with no fortune and no title. Looking for work, probably.
Practicality is for peasants, milady. You need to do something frivolous to celebrate your birthright.
Such as...
Come up to the Hightown Market and complain bitterly that there's no Orlesian silk that matches your eyes.
But what if something does match my eye? What will I do then?
Insist that they're blatantly copying you and demand royalties. A good noble always has a complaint ready, Sunshine.
All nobles are Karens, confirmed. Right, we need to go to nighttime? Le Chantry. How do I get Sebastian again? Go into the Chantry.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
Probably during the day. When we don't have a quest. There's our boy.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Yes.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong?
When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
The story of the Tranquil is incredibly sad. And I don't like it. We're gonna have to have a look at the statue of Andraste at some point. Carl, it's me! You don't know me, but it's me!
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Can't we talk about this? No?
I mean... I think it's an interesting character trope. The whole mage and spirit combination thing. It ties back into ancient elves and the Avar and stuff, you know? It's a hint to things to come. We're all going to have spirit guides at some point. You watch, you will see.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
Because we learn from Cassandra that there's like a cure for being made tranquil. You're made tranquil and then a spirit touches your mind and you're brought back. So I can only imagine that Justice's presence is what is bringing back Carl right now. If only he knew! If only he knew. I wonder if there's a way to like transfer. I wonder if we put Justice in here, in Carl, I wonder if it would reverse. I wonder if it has to be specifically a spirit of faith that touches your mind, or if it can be any spirit. It's so tragic.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry, glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again.
This is what Mother was protecting me from.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
What happens if I say don't kill him? Let's do it for science.
The Tranquil I've met seem content with their lot. Maybe it's not that bad.
You have no idea. Your emotions, your dreams, everything stripped away on someone's whim. If
I don't wish it
were
on
made
anyone.
tranquil, I would wish for a friend compassionate enough to kill me. Carl, I'm sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Rip.
Goodbye.
David would have liked Carl.
We should leave before more Templars come.
Well, he's with David now. Poor Carl. We shouldn't make light.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong. But not far wrong.
Great.
This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
He was great.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
The Maker's first children. Are they, though? Are they?
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
He changed, but Anders changed. It's a really bad combination. It's like a Horcrux. Anders affects Justice, but Justice affects Anders. They're both really bad for each other. Boop.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
I think if you romance Anders, or is it if you just talk about Anders in Inquisition, Hawk quotes this. Boop?
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
You tried to help a friend.
I didn't need to know that.
Surely no harm can come of that?
I wish I still had your innocence.
I didn't need to know that justice was hard.
There was too much hatred in me. Justice thought he would overcome that. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Spirits corrupted into their demon forms. Compassion becomes despair. Wisdom becomes pride. Justice becomes vengeance.
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit has ever been separated from a living host is by its death. The curses of my own making. All I can do now is hope to control it.
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
I only find out after what I might have done. I guess that explains your sexy, tortured look. I should, what is it? I should check a looking glass more often. I remember the romance options.
Wow. Your problems make mine seem small.
Here. These are all the documents I have for this area. I can understand if you would rather me not join you personally. I cannot control my need for vengeance. I would ask no one to take on the danger of traveling with me. I will be here in my clinic if you need me.
Oh, he's all the way over here by his wee self. Alright, let's we need Aveline for her quest. Let's pop a mage, pop another mage. Just for now. Bethany? Whoops. Oh well. Guess that's a thing that now exists. What do we have? Yeah, I love that it's vengeance and not justice. Just to really hammer home how corrupt this poor spirit is at this point. Right. Let's go for fireball, because one of the things that Anders screams is suck on a fireball, so it would make sense if we had fireballs to ask people to suck on. What is this? Lacerate. When this mode is active, any attack from the rogue's deadly blades offers a chance to inflict bleeding. Nice, give me that. I will have that, please. Perfecto, perfecto, perfecto. Let's see, I'd like a little bit of constitution, but let's get dexterity and cunning as close to 20 as we can. And then strength, slap that in constitution, fantastic. Right, that's all we have time for this episode. We have Anders now. So in the next episode, we will do Aveline's quest and then get Fenris. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough so far. We're getting there. The next episodes will be up probably some point next week, I'm sure. So if you guys are interested, I do stream on Twitch Tuesdays to Fridays from 6:30 p.m. UK Scotland time. If you're interested in seeing us play some games live, we are playing Mass Effect 1 and Dragon Age Inquisition. We're romancing Dorian, and I'm romancing Garrus for the very first time ever, which is really, really fun. So check us out. All of the links are down below. I will see you in the next episode. You guys have a good one. Bye for now. Bye.